Hello and good morning. I'm Jay and welcome to Unity of One. Today is Sunday, July 18th, 2015. Now, as a species, we constantly look back at our past to understand the future of our spiritual journey. We base our beliefs today on the learnings and teachings of someone who existed in a world long lost. Now, in recent years, we've started to understand more of our universe and how it works. From NASA to CERN, experiments are going on to determine exactly what our universe is and how it came to be. Now, I personally have always been interested in the Big Bang Theory. One point of energy bursting out and creating this magnificent image we call our universe, an image. I remember turning on my tube television as a child. From one point of light in the center of the screen, colors and images, life would burst out of the screen and into my eyes. And I've always thought that the Big Bang was something along those lines. The universe being turned on. Or in a religious view, God creating the universe. Either way we look at it, someone or something turned something on. Something that was created. And I think we can all agree on this so far. Whether you are one who only believes in their religion, or you are someone who only believes in the hard facts of studied sciences, we must be able to stand on an even playing field and say our universe is created. Growing up, I always imagined what heaven is and where it might be. I've thought that it could possibly be another universe. The universe where our universe was created and turned on from. I also thought that perhaps heaven is another planet in our universe. Perhaps it is even the first planet that life evolved on and where we have originally migrated from. Maybe this is the planet where our celestial being returns to when we're done here on Earth. I think, honestly, and in the spiritual or religious belief system, that these can all be valid choices. But for me, it still does not answer the where, why, and how all of this came to be. Looking back is good for so many things, especially to understand the evolution of our created species here on this planet. But I truly believe looking ahead will give us a better understanding of how we came to be. Each day, science, technology does reveal more of our existence than ancient scripts do. We can see a clear path in front of us, a path that is technology driven. Now, we've already given up so much of our own mental growth and development, our evolution, to technology, that we don't even remember phone numbers any longer. We don't even have to spell correctly because it gets corrected for us. And I'm giving you examples of the simplest advances in our technology. If you really think back to your childhood and what you did not have that we now have today, or what you do not have to do any longer that you once did, you would be astounded at the amount of tasks and thought we have abandoned. Letting our intelligence and our lives become complacent is unacceptable. But in the same breath, the advancement of our technology is crucial and vital to the existence of our universe and to further our celestial journey. Let me spill out a few things and then we can get to today's point. We will keep evolving technologically as a species because the technology is a part of us and our evolution. We will fully and completely reverse engineer the human brain and be able to create cyberhumans or artificial intelligence. We are currently creating and will evolve on advanced quantum computers. We will one day, very soon, master nanotechnology that will be driven by programs and artificial intelligence, or do I dare say created intelligence. We will one day be able to literally and physically download our consciousness into created digital worlds. We are already using virtual reality in our homes in the form of the Oculus Rift. Microsoft is releasing or has released its augmented reality software and glasses, and these are still the earliest stages of their product line. Now, as far as our existence, I do believe that molecules are highly advanced forms of nanotechnology. I mean, think about it. They are microscopic little forms of energy. They're elements, and they are held together by a mysterious code in order to create a physical object, the same way a pixel helps form an image. So as I started today's topic with how we look back to understand the future of our spiritual journey, when in fact, I think looking ahead paints a clearer picture. If we take into consideration the things I have just said will happen, then let's not BS each other any longer. We will be able to create universes. And in these universes, they will have all the information we have now on the internet, all of the world's knowledge, what we do, who we are, everything. We will easily be able to create planets and universes digitally, and in these created worlds, all of the ingredients for all of the various forms of life will be there because they are already here. So if we sit back and we take a minute to think about that, look at the incredible beauty of that we will one day be able to create life as we know it, life that will be similar to our known universe. Well, then we must sit and think and realize that this must be the same way we came to be. Somewhere, some way, someone did the same thing that we will eventually evolve to do. Crawl out of the mud and evolve to such a highly advanced form of life that it itself will be able to create life. Everything reproduces. Life goes on, and it is the same for our universe and technology. We exist in a created universe. We cannot let words like simulation, hologram, or even digital frighten us because they are only words we chose to create to explain what we do not understand. The same way we say death. There is no death. There is only the continuance of life. Now, if we accept that we exist in a created world, both spiritually and logically, then can we find a spiritual belief in that? Can we find religion knowing we are, for lack of a better word, living in a digitally created universe, and we are living inside digitally created beings? I think we can. I think we can actually find our true spiritual belief by looking ahead. We can today look back and see the mistakes of the generations before us. We can look back and admit things like what Tom Brokaw refers to as the greatest generation was actually one of the generations that contributed the most damage to our planet. We can see the flaws in our morals. We can see the lies and deceit in our world leaders. We can see the manipulation to our children by way of mainstream education, and we can look back and we can say no more. But we can also look ahead and we can see what needs to be fixed. We can see we need to better we can see we need to better our nutritional awareness. We can see that our education system needs to be completely revamped because we are done raising our children to contribute to an enslaved race. We can see we need to correct what we refer to as our priorities and morals. In short, we know what is wrong today. We know it in our hearts and our minds, but so many of us are so far gone in our ignorant beliefs, and we are so egotistical that we cannot accept we made mistakes and were raised wrong. Looking ahead shows what we need to do. It will show who we are and how we came to be. Looking ahead will show us that we are an intelligent consciousness. We are life. And we are the universe and all it has to offer. Looking ahead will show us that our life does not end, but continues. After all, it is a created world. And if you and I sat down to create a world, then you damn well know we wouldn't end our existence here on this one. We go on. and we go on and we go on and we evolve spiritually. We grow and we create because we are life. So let's look ahead and start making the changes today that we need for tomorrow. Don't change today based on yesterday. Yesterday is gone. Live for tomorrow. Everyone, I appreciate your time, and if anyone wants to hang out and chat for a bit, I'll be back on in just a few. But listen, you can also email me and send questions and comments at migrationoflife@gmail.com. Okay? I'd love to hear from you, and as I said, I'll be back on in a few. Thanks so much, and take care.